The Pioneer Valley Worker Center has been instrumental in educating, equipping, and networking faith communities in the Valley so they can respond to the immediate needs of our immigrant neighbors. Lead organizer Margaret Sawyer and Springfield resident Dora Gonzalez sat down with Connecting Point's Veronica Garcia to discuss Sanctuary in the Streets, a rapid response network committed to peaceful acts of resistance.
A sanctuary church is a church congregation that's decided to take the prophetic act of stepping forward and saying, we stand with immigrants and we stand against deportations. We believe families should not be divided by immigration. There's 800 churches in our country right now who've made that statement, and currently 35 people are living in sanctuary, where they actually have taken hospitality to live within the walls of a church, and that church has extended the hospitality to welcome them instead of the person being deported.
And this is a legal designation or something else?
It's not a legal designation. It's the term for the act that the church is undertaking. It's a form of a movement that started in the Middle Ages of welcoming people in similar situations, and now in our country, in the 1980s, over 300 churches welcomed Central Americans who were fleeing the wars there to come and live in the congregation seeking sanctuary so that they could apply for refugee status. Today, people are staying in churches mostly who are facing deportation. My organization is honored to work with Lucio Perez and his wife Dora on sanctuary, and he's in First Church in Amherst.
So, Dora, ¿cómo las iglesias santuarios pudieron apoyar a Lucio? ¿De qué forma?
Pues en la forma de que le abrieron las puertas para que él se fuera a ese lugar y lo están ayudando con comida, con lo necesario que ellos puedan ayudar, lo están ayudando, y son mucha gente, son demasiada gente que están apoyando y hemos recibido mucho apoyo de ellos y de esa manera pues él está ahí para seguir luchando y seguir continuando y que yo sé que esto se va a ganar y esto es un inicio y yo sé que viene una victoria grande todavía.
Uh-huh. ¿Por qué tu familia decidió poder ir a buscar refugio en la iglesia santuario?
Porque queríamos seguir luchando, porque no es justo de que él se fuera, porque en Guatemala hay mucha pobreza. Pasó el terremoto de lo que pasó en México y afectó en Guatemala, y mi esposo pues por ese motivo no se fue y queremos seguir luchando porque no queríamos que él se fuera. Al no saber qué iba a pasar con nuestros hijos, tenemos hijos de por medio, son nacidos de aquí y ellos tienen todo el derecho de estar con su familia, no tienen ni por qué estar separados. Somos una familia y tanto como ellos necesitan a sus papás, yo lo necesito y él necesita a sus hijos, apoyarlos, estar con ellos en las buenas y en las malas. Por eso mismo decidimos.
Margaret, can you name some of the rights that will be important for church leaders to know?
So, sanctuary is a policy. It's known as the Morton Memo, and the ICE and the Department of Homeland Security respect congregations, schools, and clinics, medical sites, as places that they won't deport people from. So a person living within a congregation has that faith community protection, and then they're also stepping forward and being public with their case, which is why it's such a brave act for the church and the family to take that symbolic, to be such a symbol in public. So it's important to bring together the community, to make it a public statement so that everyone is behind that family and moves forward together.
Besides churches, what other places are considered sanctuaries?
There are some universities that have declared themselves to be sanctuaries. Our city in Amherst is sometimes called a sanctuary city. There's this designation where individual cities have passed sanctuary laws, and the state of California too, saying that they won't collaborate with ICE, the police won't collaborate. So it's become a growing movement, especially since the most recent federal election.
So how to become a sanctuary church?
It's a decision that a church makes themselves. The churches in our area, many have voted to become immigrant welcoming churches, even if they don't see that they can provide physical sanctuary. It's a decision a church simply has to make, and we have a wider network that's bringing together congregations who want to make that prophetic statement of saying, we believe that what's happening is wrong. We believe families should stay together. Our country is created by immigrants who came themselves or were brought here unfairly. We need to stand with the people of our country, and as faith communities, we're taking a strong stand.
¿Cuáles son tus últimas palabras, Dora?
Pues mis últimas palabras serían de que sé que lo que estamos pasando, necesitamos el apoyo de mucha gente. Sé que nosotros no somos un peligro para este país. Simplemente venimos a trabajar y a luchar como todos, y tenemos el derecho de estar en este país como muchas personas. Y como lo que yo estoy viviendo, hay mucha gente que están viviendo, y no somos un peligro para el país, solo somos trabajadores y vamos a seguir luchando.
Muchísimas gracias. Gracias por toda esta información.